They can hear me. I'm not sure if they can hear me or not. You guys hear me? If you can hear me or not. It is 10:01 p.m. 4/24, 4/9/24. It's May. No, not May. I think it is May. No, April, I believe. Sick. Yeah, it's April. And you're probably wondering, you just did a stream about Tiffany Wars, and I did, but I didn't finish the game. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you guys today about or tonight. I'm still sick too, so I do apologize if I'm coughing. So what's going on is a lot is going on, to be honest. I mean, a lot. A lot is a lot has happened. See, I told you. Don't jinx myself, but it happened anyway, so it's sad. If you're wondering, we go down here to Commander 1. This is the Commanding 1 office area. I've had also to where I've had the commander you guys have given me has subscribed to all of my commanders, 56 subscribers on this one, and it just keeps going up. Like, I thank you so much. Thank you so much for it. This one, that was 56. This one's probably higher. 28, yeah. Very good. This one I think is at 100. Yeah, 106. Golly, wow. Wow. Just can't believe that. 106 people. Can't believe that stuff. It's crazy. Even for me. That is just outstanding. That I could get that many people. Part 3, part 5. Just checking these out. So, there's a little bit more. 28, not bad. I guess it just depends what people like the most. And this one we have 79, not bad. Story. So, Commander 1 is going to be 24 missions long. It has an attribute, a vertice of a lot. Check anything. It has a lot of different stuff that I've been working on, and so I'll just go ahead and show you guys what it is I've actually been working on. This is custom voices too. Did I delete it? I haven't deleted it. Surely it's in there. No, I never put it in there. I gotta find it. Where is it? Custom voice. I never thought I would. Custom voice. Is it Bandicap? No. Put it in. Did I put it in the wrong place? I could have put it in the wrong place. So that's possible. That's not gonna be in music. I'm gonna put it in front of it. So I could put it in here anywhere. I'm gonna put it anywhere. I'll put it somewhere else, maybe? I'll put it, different map. As you can see, I've already got the map folders going on. Got 3 missions so far. I'll just show you guys what I've got, what I've been working on. Where is it? Yes. I know I didn't delete it, kind of. Nothing in music. Where did I put it? So I find that because it's really important. I'll see if I can find it. I'm gonna have to block you guys off for a minute. Sorry. Alright, I found it. Alright, so let's go ahead and show you what I've got going on here. So listen to this. It's good to see you, brother. Especially now. I know it's different and hard, but I can promise you one thing. We will get through this together.
I know. Many of my brothers have been killed in battle. I do not know what else to do. I must fight until my last breath is given up. If you know what I mean. Did you really think it'd be that easy? Did you really think it would be that hard? That's where you're wrong. Completely. What different for who you are? The difference makes no matter to me. At all. Soon, you all will learn who I am. And when you do, it will be too late. There is only time to see where it comes from. And only can you feel the same. Beyond the power. Beyond the thing. Beyond a universe that you can see.
If you guys enjoyed that, thank you. I worked really hard on it. So what happened is the Isaac Commander run has this. Now, in Isaac Commander 1, you'll play as 4 different characters. Now, mind you not, there are some characters that come along the way, but in Mission 14, everyone dies, except for Isaac Commander. So you'll start over with an Ultramarine, an Iron Fist, and a Blood Raven. One is a sniper, one is a grenade launcher, one is a heavy gunner, one is an assault, and one is the commander himself. So we have the sniper, the heavy gunner, the grenade launcher, the assault, and Isaac Commander. That's 4. And reference, we have the sniper rifle, Ultramarine, the Blood Raven, heavy gunner, the Iron Fist. Sorry about that. I couldn't talk for a second. The Iron Fist, assault, and Isaac Commander. The green guy, DAS. So, or I think it's DAS. Pretty sure. So what's going on is Isaac Commander has come across the villain, and this is the reason it's 24, and if you do all the parts to Commander 3, that leads up to 34 to 48. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5. Leads up to 38 total. Well, in Isaac Commander 1, it's completely different of Commander. So what's really going on is he is... Oh, by the way, I've also recorded snow sounds too to make it sound different, if you're wondering what's going on in there. So the figure of what's really happening is everything is extremely different, and it's a completely different story. You start off at a complete snowy mountain, and then you gradually will find these insects that come attack you and they take them out, just like in Commander 3. So it'll be very different to see. So you're trying to take out the bad guy, the Chaos Demon. Chaos has its lords and everything, but this time is completely different. This time, it's the boss is very, very different. I'm not sure who the boss is. I've not got that far into there, but I will when I know more about it. I'm still developing the story as we speak. I'm still very excited about it. It's gonna be very awesome. It has to be very awesome. If failure is imminent, then everything that I've done will have to be redone. I think it's really cool because when you do something like this, when you create something so magical, so awesome. Give me a second. Yeah. When you create something so magical, so awesome, everything has to come into play. I mean, everything. Everything has to be done right. Nothing has to, like, when you're doing a level like Commanders, that's why Commander 3 took me forever to do, because I had to come up with a story. And, coming up with Commander 3 was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Commander 3 was hard to come up with because everybody was like, oh, this is gonna be juicy, this is gonna be good. And the thing is it was good. And when I was coming up with Commander 3, I had to know where it was going to lie, where the fixture of everything was going to be, and I had to build from that. So I had to build one story that I had built a long time ago, and then turn around and build another story on top of that, if that makes any sense. So I had to first understand where the story was going, then I had to understand where the story was going to come, and then I had to understand where the story was going to end. So, in part 1, you had to fight a boss. Part 2, you had to fight a boss. 3, you had to fight a boss. 4, another boss. 5, the final boss. And the final boss, as you guys know, is the bad captain. Well, in this one, there's just a lord you have to kill. Kill the lord. And the cap, but the cap, like I said, it's very, very much different. Commander 1 is a little bit different. It's a bit small. It's a smaller story, but it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So when we're talking about Commander 3 or Commander 1, you have to see where the plot point is coming from. I think that's where it comes from. Where the story is, fighting. That it's not just about when you're playing this. When you're going to be playing Commander 1, you're going to be adverse into a lot of units, and you're going to grow in these units. So in 14, when you meet one of your partners that actually stay with you for long periods of time, you grow attached to these people. You grow attached to these Space Marines because, the story is, where he's been. You know that he's been fighting in battle. And then you meet all of them. Everybody gets commanded, and it comes to you as a commander. You have privates, you have sergeants, you even have teams, agents. So definitely interesting to see. You know, you're just like, wow, here they are. And it's a good story because it starts you off so deeply. Knowing where it's going to go and how it's going to end, that's the most important part. That's the most important part. Knowing exactly where it's going to go and what's going to happen. I have 3 missions right now. Are you people wondering, is there going to be dialogue? As you can see, we have dialogue. How much dialogue is going to be in the game? That's going to be up to me. How much I want to put in the game. Exactly. If something, no more dialogue there is, I think the better off the game will be. If there's too much dialogue, and I know there's too much dialogue, then I'm going to delete the dialogue and only put dialogue where it's needed. So imagine you going in there, right, and you're going, and they say, chaos! Chaos is on the ridge! Take it out! You know? And there's chaos, it's coming on the ridge, and you gotta take it out, right? They take them out. And they're coming. Close this real quick. And they're coming around there on the ridge, you know, and they're attacking you one by one. Why did I take out that bridge? Take that bridge out! You know, you just grumbling to yourself. Alright, we'll take out the bridge. That should stop the reinforcements. You're just like, yeah, you know, you're just so excited, you're so immersed into it that you're ready to fire. And I think that's the most important part about having fun, is that you know that you have a team and it's gonna watch your back. And everybody will have health. They're not unlimited though. The health is not unlimited. They're only limited there, and you can command them all. So just don't make sure they don't get killed, because as a commander won't die, of course, but your team can die. So make sure you plant ahead of time when you play. If you want to just use Isaac Commander the entire game, you can do that. If you want to switch and use different teams, you can do that. It just depends on where you want to go and how far. I've got maps in there, it's only 200 by 200. I've got maps that's going to be 400 by 400. I've got maps in there with 300 by 3. I've got 2 by 400. The highest and longest map that I'm going to be probably doing is going to be about 400 long map. And that's just looking at where all the bases are coming from, where the mountains come from. And I'm adding in more detail this time than I have before. So Commander 1 and Commander 2 will play out the same. So I'm excited a little bit because, you know, we're looking back on Commander 3. Commander 3 was really, really good. So Isaac Commander has to be really, really good. And Isaac Commander 1 and Isaac Commander 2. Isaac Commander 2 would take you off extremely different by the Eldar. It's going to be an Eldar game. All Eldar. But there's somebody you're going to meet called Sathon. Sathon is a Chaos Marine, but he turns good to help Isaac Commander. And so I'll give you a little bit of an insight at the very beginning. Commander Isaac, it's great to see you. Our captain's just up there. I understand. We need to move fast. Really, really fast. Let's go. We need to move up. Understood, Commander. We're moving now. Captain. There he is, fighting Eldar. Captain! No! Alright, so, I can't tell you who kills the captain, but you'll have to see. I can tell you this. It's not in the first mission. It's not in the third mission. It's at the very last mission that you actually see who kills him. So if you're wondering what's going on with that, you'll see the Eldar and everything like that. They all are very different characters. It's very, very different. Very different characters and very different area because Eldar are more like a different type of cult than Space Marines are and Chaos is, but they're along the same area as the rest, if you so to speak. So if that makes any sense. But Commander 1 is going to be a very different game. I've got people asking me when the next commander is out. I've got people asking me, what about the Halo? Halo is going to be talked about differently. I've got 2 more games of Halo coming out. We'll talk about that once Commander 1 is done. And Commander 2 is done is next. Commander 2 is next. Commander 2, so Commander 1, so Commander 3 was, 46 to 48 missions long. And Commander 2 is probably about the same as Commander 1, about 24. Reason being is because it just makes more sense. And then Commander 3 was such a bigger mission and a bigger story type chapter and story and part that it made it. It needed to be the best of the best, and it needed to be better than anything I've ever done, and that was really important about making Commander 3. Commander 3 was the best I've ever done in my life. I've got a lot of stuff planned. A lot of stuff planned. Missions, survival. We're being pinned down, so what do we do? Keep fighting. Understood, sir. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting to see where this comes from, where this is going. I'm excited for it. I really am. So, where's the storyline? Well, the storyline takes you off when you get dropped off by a ship. And you're dropped off by 2 Marines. They say, they don't say nothing, there's no cussing, there's no dialogue, it's just simple play. I want to say dragon play, but I don't know. I might do a demo, make it a demo, and see if people like it or not. They'd be like, yeah, I like this. They'll be like, alright, I'll use some more, But I think this one I can't do a demo on this one because I'm like, it's not like I don't want to do a demo because the demo is going to be so fun, and exciting, But doing this and making this really cool. I don't know if I do a demo or not because the demo I did for, such and such was good, and doing a demo for this one might be just as good. So I might get people hyped. Like, I want more, So it's really different to see exactly where it's going to be coming from and see exactly how it's going to be told. I'm excited about the story. I really am. I'm excited about the Commander 2. I think I'm more excited about Commander 2 than I am 1, but that's because there's a lot more in Commander 2 than there is in 1. I mean, there's still stuff in there. It's just not crazy. Like, wow, that was unbelievable. But I'm definitely trying to still make a great game with Commander 1. Because on Commander 3, Commander 2 has to be great too. So, inspiration. What did I get inspiration from doing Commander 3? Oh, I got inspiration from MechWarrior Assault Squad 2, Battalion Wars 2, and Battalion Wars 1, Halo, Warhammer 40,000, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. All inspiration from them, so I had to watch those a lot to see, and of course the video. So I watched a lot of those to see exactly what I wanted to do and see where it's going to come out from. So it was definitely interesting. Just to see where that was going to come from. I was excited for it. I really was. So it's definitely different. To see where that's going to come from. It's definitely different because there's so much going into Commander 1. You know, like there's so much. And when you diverse that, there's something bigger, something better, something more out there. Then you're understanding exactly what it is that you need to do. Like in one of the missions in Commander 3, you gotta blow up you have to blow up the gun. Because the gun fires on its own people. Right there. So it's like, so you have to find the gun. And you gotta take out the gun. And when you do, everything is better. Because it's like a big gun. You gotta take it out. I got that from some top of core game I was looking for. Back, like, I think it was like 2 years ago. Back in 2021, 22, something like that. Yeah. But yeah. Definitely different. Definitely, definitely something that I want to take a look at and explore more about. But yeah, I'm excited about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it though about Commander 1. I'll keep you guys updated little by little and show you more. Keep you guys updated. Give you guys hopefully a trailer soon of Commander 1. And hopefully you'll like it as much as